Civil War soldiers were known for being brave and risking their lives for what they believe in. But how would they have functioned without the care of female nurses? Simply, they wouldn't. But the soldiers the nurses took care of were not the only ones helped by being involved in the war. These nurses were great influences to individuals and society. First of all, many strong role models were formed. One of the most famous Civil War nurses was Clara Barton. The government trusted her with government wagons, mule teams, and spare food for herself. She was also the founder of American Red Cross, which is still used to provide medicine, supplies, and water to the sick and wounded. Another famous nurse role model was Dorothea Dix. Nominated as the superintendent of female nurses during the Civil War, she was in charge of hiring and overlooking all female nurses. Other non-famous role models were formed just as they went off to battle as nurses. Many influenced their peers who decided to volunteer themselves. Local women would do the jobs nurses would do, but they would not move from battle to battle with the soldiers. Civil War nurses also helped influence society by helping to transform medicine. They saw firsthand the dirty methods of the surgeons and wanted to step in and help the soldiers. They decided to form the Preventative Hygienic and Sanitary Service for the benefit of the Army. This service worked to provide a clean environment for the sick and wounded. They would keep the instruments that the surgeons worked with clean and also offer attentive care to dying soldiers. Another way Civil War female nurses helped to change medicine was they created the first version of an ambulance system. After a battle, women would go out onto the battlefield and look for wounded soldiers that could be mistaken for dead. If they found one, they would rush them back to an army hospital on a battlefield cart as quickly as they could. Civil War nurses also began to alter women's rights. Because of the war, women's stereotypes changed from being thought of as meek and obedient to nurturing, compassionate, and honorable. The Civil War also helped people that didn't even believe in women's rights understand that a woman could handle a suffering patient. This war was the starting point where people could begin to rely on women. It also helped women realize they could be strong and independent, so the Civil War was a great beginning for women's rights. Without females in the Civil War, strong women role models, medicine, and women's rights all would have been different.